Hello one and all, and welcome to Seen Through Glass. Now at the Geneva Motor Show this year, I fell in love with the new Ford GT. So today, I've come down to the Octane collection in Surrey to check out this, the old Ford GT. So as you can probably see, it's quite a tight fit for me with these weird doors and this cabin, but we're going to get into that later. For now, I just want to go on a drive. My ribs still mean that I struggle with anything heavy. That killed! So today we're going to try and work out what this car was like, and therefore, should we be getting excited, or as excited as I am about the new one? I literally just drove it 10 minutes down the road to here from the Octane collection. And the big thing that really surprised me about this car is just how easy it is to drive. So I'm in a left-hand drive manual in the UK, which if you've seen some of my videos before, you will know is not my favorite thing. So it's all a little bit backwards, but the second I jumped in this car, I was like, oh, this is fine. Like, this is so easy to drive. It does feel wide. The car does feel very wide, but very manageable. Not scary. Clutch is really nice. All in all, it feels blooming great.
Watch that don't come flying off.
I know, yeah. Make sure that's really locked on down. I can be your hero, baby.
Say hello, boys.
I've just lost a GoPro. I just got out of my car and the GoPro is not on the roof. Shit.
You owe me big time. I got out there before it got crushed. Before it got run over.
Absolute hero. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Okay, I've had to pull over because that was all getting a little bit stressful. This car is bizarre because, as I keep saying over and over again, mainly because I haven't had a chance to push it yet, but we're going to rectify that very shortly. At low speeds, it is so easy and comfortable to drive. However, it is wide, and it's been a while since I've been in a car that is this wide and this low, especially when on the left-hand side when I'm used to being on the right-hand side. And it's a car for sale, so all in all, I need a breather, and that means we can at least stand around, have a look, and talk about this versus the new Ford GT. So this car is obviously now 10 years old. 2005, 2006 were most of the model years, and when you think of it like that, it's pretty amazing because I don't think it looks at all dated. I think it is such an iconic shape and an iconic look of a car. And I love how much they kept the original features of the original GT40 and didn't change it too much. The new car obviously is so futuristic. It does carry over a huge amount of the design details, but at the same time it looks like something from 2020, let alone 2016. That's not really that big a gap. 2025. But yeah, let's just talk about this car for a second, because all of the different like aero sort of flares, so these massive nostrils up front. Then you've got these wicked flared rear arches. This is my favourite touch of the car. The camera does not translate it, but those hind quarter rear arches just look like power. And if you can see those rear wheels, oh my god, that is a lot of rubber. Even from the back, it's again such an iconic shape. Oh yeah, Red Crew. I don't know who that is, but they obviously want to be part of the Red Crew. But yeah, such an iconic shape. There's two twin exhausts, that diffuser. It just looks like speed and quick. But the biggest thing for me is if this car can be as special as it is, but almost as basic as it is. Obviously this is a supercar, but it's not that groundbreaking in terms of its engineering, whilst the new GT absolutely is. Some of the technology, some of the stuff that's going into that car is so exciting that it's just making me think, how insane is that car going to be? Pretty insane. Obviously when this Ford GT came out in 2004, 2005, it was the sort of second iteration or a throwback to the original GT40, but it was wider, it was longer, and most importantly taller, because like Jeremy Clarkson in his video, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have fit in the previous GT40 because it was 40 inches tall, and I am bigger than that. I'm a tall, lanky, gangly, bald man. Okay, finally, I think I found somewhere I can get some flybys and get some speed up. I'm filming by myself today, so everything's a little bit harder. That's running out of batteries, GoPros are falling off, location's unknown. But I've left my camera Casey Neistat style on the top of a bin, and we are going to attempt to see what this car's like. I'm almost out of petrol, oh my god! What this car's like at speed, and also some flybys. When you don't know the area, it's so hard to know where you can put your foot down. I just want to try and feel some kind of the acceleration. It's got a very small turning circle, this car, which means 3-point turns, etc. are not that easy. And reverse is often hard to find. Oh, come on. It is so cool, this car. I mean, today has not worked out perfectly in terms of making a video. I probably am still in quite a lot of pain from my rib incident. Things have been going wrong, as you've witnessed. There's a speed bump. I'm now trying to find someone to pull over to Sunrise, and there's a bloody speed bump. Cannot go over that in this car. But I hope I've somehow portrayed something about this car. As ever, Seen Through Glass is not a technical journalistic review channel. I am not an automotive journalist. I am purely here to try and share my experiences and my enjoyment. And I have really enjoyed parts of today. Parts have been horrible. Like, yes, okay, this is a very important point. Ride is not good in this car. I mean, I say not good, it is very hard, but it is a supercar, so I don't quite know what I was expecting, but I mean, it is really hard, and I haven't found, I was looking for like a suspension softener mode, and I have not been so lucky, so, and petrol has been awful. We started with, I think, just over half a tank, maybe 3/4 of a tank. I've done 11, 12 miles, almost empty. So yeah, not an everyday car. But as I say, I mean, I wish I could like really have more time with this. The car is for sale, so I can't go and put hundreds of miles on it. The guys at Octane very kindly said, look, go and have a bit of fun, which is kind of what I've tried to do. And the manual, you know what? I am loving that this is a manual. The GT3 RS 4 litre that I drove was a little bit intimidating, so I didn't really get to thrash it. For some reason I feel so comfortable in this car. This is my main talking point, and I've said it over and over again, but because it's the main thing that I'm going to take away from this short drive, it's so comfortable, it's so easy to drive. And maybe it's that gearbox. Oh, maybe that's what the new GT is going to miss. Maybe it's the shifter. The shifter. And we are back at Octane Collection now, and the car is parked up. I've managed to get out, even though I'm pretty sure I've punctured or repunctured a lung today, which hasn't been good, but it has been such an awesome experience getting my hands on this car. As I've probably told you many times in this video, it hasn't been the perfect day in times of filming, but it's been such an awesome experience. I never really thought I'd get my hands on an old Ford GT, if I'm honest, because you just don't see them that often in the UK. But I've been so excited about the new one that this just heightens my excitement even more. Makes me think that Ford are going to deliver something incredible. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video, a little bit of an insight into the GT. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and make sure you're subscribed for plenty more videos to come. The boot can fit an entire week's food shop, including food for my sister's stupid cat. God, I hate that cat. Surround sound system, which I love. Look at the stars.